and Week 17 is underway. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang, but it's 2nd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 yards. Nice job there of utilizing his big target. And he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Very surprised.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Locke to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd and 4.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Locke working out of the gun. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Locke now on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
15 now, brother.
This third down just got even more difficult. Third down and 15 after the false start. Play action. Now it's Locke. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
For the Broncos.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get there. Forward is the line. Squeeze.
On play action, Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Yeah,
but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
What?
From the 36, Locke. He'll find Lindsey here.
What you saying?
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9
You
yards
did say
to pick
something.
up
You
there,
said
and it's a
something.
first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing. game
Oh,
in the
my
first quarter,
goodness.
haven't we?
We
It's
have,
a
and I think
blessed
it works
day,
a couple
ma'am.
of ways for this team because,
Oh, brother.
number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Baby, do.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second
not do stuff
and
like
10.
that.
To throw again. Lock. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made.
Come here, Jerry Judy.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now Locke again. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
His kick is good.
Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Bills 6.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on
Who is that, and how did he catch
because
that?
a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Bills 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Now Allen again. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a
That's
pass.
not a sack fumble. Come on,
He threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Darren Lee. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lock. Open target here, Darius Slayton.
Lock's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 3rd down, Lock. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this 1st half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
Thank you.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
4-3 again. Okay. You can see it.
Check my board. Watch the slant.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bishop. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Flushed out right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's
75. Your ass, dog. Like you ran out of fucking bounds on a screen play.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Jeez.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bishop. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch. Kill.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Allen going to try and keep it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The kick by Bass is good. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lock.
Oh, man.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Lock going to throw. Got a man slain.
Now why?
And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's got his big tight end fan. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First down.
12 more yards there and another first down. Block off of play action. This is the tight end fan. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Lock. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Lock.
Pressure
gets him back at the 14. D Ford in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
31-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And the lead slims to 5 now at 15-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 27.
57, Mike, 57. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Half 85, half 85. Switch it.
They'll start with the option. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Get him. Get him. He's crashing. Middle. Check 52.
On second down, it's Bishop. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Completes it to the tight end Knox. He's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and will wind up the first down.
That shit crazy.
I'm coming after you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
The tackle made.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Strip that ball. 32.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bishop. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Allen from the gun on third down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
That defensive.
So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Lock now on first down.
How do you separate that? Oh, my goodness.
That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On first down, Lindsey. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 25 yards that time.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
What the fuck's over here, bro?
And he is into the end zone.
Why? Why would you go to that side of the field, brother? Come on, man.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead.
You want to go for 2? Yeah.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Here we go, D. He's coming. He's coming, double up.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game.
They gifted you a touchdown. They had to hold you on a 2-point conversion, dog.
Like, going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach.
Yo, how do you go and
the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Bishop. And
we can't get pushed versus quarters and dollars.
And it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Madden, bro. I don't know what else to do. I can't get a 3-down lineman in front. I got 5 offensive linemen, 2 tight ends. I can't get pushed. All right.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Lock. That's complete to Slee. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
No tackle, like broken
zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone.
You got it,
because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bills' 34-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. counter. Lindsey.
I literally clogged up two offensive linemen. That's my defense couldn't make that.
Continues. It's a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Buffalo. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Block now to throw.
Oh my goodness, man!
Could have been a game changer.
Jesus Christ!
Third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Probably should have picked, huh? Yeah, think.
The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They look to throw. It's Locke.
These are completions, dog!
And they're going to mark him down.
These are completions!
Maybe by about a yard.
Meanwhile, I throw a pick and my fucking receiver gets gagged down the fucking field.
4th down.
Come on, bro. This is making no fucking sense, bro.
Vic Fangio, an old school coach, but he's going to go for it here on 4th. They're going with Lindsey. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll try to run with Lindsey. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's going to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
On 2nd and
Thank you, dumbass.
Lock. And look at this. They get
Why would I take a knee there? Turn around and run, dog.
Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just a Allen, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back. It's trailing here in the 2nd half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. The opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now.
How is he going unblocked, man? Like, what is this?
Yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
How is he going unblocked, though?
Linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
The Bills on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
Yeah.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
Everybody's quarterback. There's a meeting at the quarterback.
It's a sack. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15.
Fucking mud at the top of the route,
and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping. Mike's 40. Mike's 40. I'm coming after you. I said.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Bishop. They'll get this halfway from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Does not make sense,
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Allen going to try and keep it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Are you kidding me, bro? Like, he threw that, and it's not a pick. I literally just turned off fucking SWAT, bro.
Successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
22 by 22. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Clock will try again on 2nd down. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey.
Oh, my goodness. And then the safety can't fucking make the go. Like, what?
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
He ran out of bounds. The clock is still running.
His performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon. And I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Bro. I got it.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here.
Man, my linebacker, please. Can I have my linebacker, please?
Desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one.
I could not select the linebacker that was overhanging the fucking slot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Being so blatant with the fuckery, bro.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Locke. Going for it all. And
like he's serious right now. We couldn't get that pressure. These are still accurate throws from Drew Lock.
Hang on, 3rd down. These are the spots.
Drew Lock's the fucking goat, apparently.
Speed on the perimeter, does it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Six figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at. Sometimes you need a friend.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's throwing to my user and completing it. Oh, have a blessed day, man. You got it, bro.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
There's nothing I can fucking do.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn
There's
one
nothing I
there
can
after
fucking do
giving
here,
up the
dog.
1st down.
Legit, nothing I can do.
They'll run with Lindsey. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Shit is so damn dumb, bro.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Came up with PG Neal.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
The 0-1 threat. Guys, this nigga jumping on sides, dog.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And the lead is up to 5.
Good. Makes the score Broncos 23, Bills 18.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And they'll begin by running the option. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Allen off the play fake.
What the fuck? Yo!
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Bro.
Eddie Jackson picks it, and he takes this one back into
bro.
the end zone.
Like I said, man, he literally has been throwing out of sacks all game, accurately completing passes.
It goes without saying.
I get one throw out of sack, and it's a pick.
Anyway, that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Amazing.
He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 30, Bills 18.
I'm always hoping this nigga, man.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
That's fucking right.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And the Bills will move the chains. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Broncos, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, despite the loss here, was a splendid regular season as they'll finish at 12-4. And now we'll wait to see what the future holds for them this January. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
He completes 57% of his passes, but wins the game. At least he started it, man. Two tackles for loss. Shit, where was that pass deflection in the fourth quarter, dog? That was really a pick. It's really a pick. The user in the red zone. Prior to this, he fucking threw one that should have been a pick as well with my user, and I was using a safety with pick artists, right? Yeah. See what this was. This was sack. Look at that. What is this pass rush, bro? What is this? Left guys like, nah, I'm not gonna block him, bro. Yeah. Okie dokie. Look at this right here, though. Watch this transition on the post route. 1-on-1, right? What is this, Madden? Is this not illegal touching? Is this not pass interference? Like, I know how open he gets on his route, bro. I know how he gets on his route. Marshawn Lattimore or not. Like, bro, this is DPI. This is blocking. Oh, bro. This was the play I couldn't fucking audible into cover 3, so I was stuck with either this, cover 2, or quarters. So, yeah, I got fucking torched there. This is the 0-1 trap. Yes, it is. 0-1 trap. Bounce it out back left side. Back side left. Yeah. It's, you know, the game does not know how to defend this shit. I mean, I could defend it. I just can't spam that play anymore because of the play call cooldown. And then the safeties do this pursuit, you know. Cover 4 safety. Not pass committing. Why are you backing up? Oh, this is actually cover 2. I'm tripping. Yeah, this is cover 2. because I can't spam cover 4 and stop the run against somebody who's going to run the ball and do that all game. 3rd and 12. Let's get shit out here, bro. Let's get shit out here. I'm literally, I'm 20. I'm using the tight end, right? I'm using anything vertical over the middle of the field, right? Look where I am. You want to throw that? By all means, 3rd down, go ahead and throw that, bro. He does. Like, look at the animation I get sucked into, bro. I get sucked into a backing up animation to get an interception. Like, why would I want to take a step backwards, bro? That's how the game is given to him, bro. Like, it's simple and plain. This is just bad read by me. Throw out a sack, right? Like I said, he's been throwing out a sack all game. Yo, my playmaker didn't playmaker my fucking out route. The playmaker the post. He, what? I'm trying to make this an out and up on the sideline here, left side. Playmaker here. And playmaker is the post, dog. Look at 88 in the middle of the field. Top of the screen. Look at this. This is a post route that gets playmakered up. Like, why would I ever want to playmaker a post, dog? I want the out and up. Insane, bro. Look at my linebacker here, number 20. Buchanan. Take a step inside, then crash into the lineman, bro. Like, why? Why are you not scraping over the top, brother? I love it. This is palms. Oh, this was quarters. 4 quarters. If I call another play here, it's a touchdown. But in any case, if I have a better receiver here in my slot against Justin Simmons, I should be able to make this play. It's 1-on-1. Well, I get you mad at that. 2nd and 25. Another drag. Yeah, another drag from Fant. Was this the one I had him doubled? Nah. This is what I mean right here, bro. And these are the pressure throws he's just completing on a dime all game. I get it's a drag, but completed down the field as well. AJ Hamler's bum ass can't run. Yo, probably got 65 release or less and beats Casey Hayward off the line like that. 91 press rate, 90 plus man end zone. Or 88, whatever it is. Yeah, he just fucking torches that man. These are the completions, dog. It's thrown on time. Don't get it twisted. It's thrown on time. KJ Hamler's not a route runner. He's a slot receiver. Gadget type player. Now, why does 25 come down like that? Oh, just so you can complete it. Of course. I think this is the only lucky pass I got. Right here, 1-on-1 with Dawson Knox against an outside corner. 5'9" Callahan, 6'4" Knox. Gets the animation on him. Also embraces the ball and gets hit by the safety, all that good shit. That's really the only thing that went my way in this entire game. As far as like fluky video game type shit. No, this was definitely palms. Why is he not matching that route? That's 27. That's my best DB. Top 3 DB in the game. You know. These are the sacks I had to get. I had to send 7. Other than that, no sacks for me. This game is bad, dog. This game is fucking bad.